This is the English broadcast of Workers Connect Radio, where we bring you the latest update from the world of work. Today is Friday, the 31st of May. Let us begin with the headlines. Government's quarterly employment survey reveals concerning trends. Contractual employment in 9 major non-farm sectors of the economy more than doubled. Over 17 workers dead, several other missing after stone quarry collapses in Mizoram amid heavy rain. Central Advisory Contract Labour Board to study the employment of contract workers at Chennai International Airport in Tamil Nadu. Journalists employed in government and public media sign new wage deal ensuring better social security and workplace safety in Greece. And electricity workers in Pakistan hold a rally, demand immediate pay raise and better working conditions. Now news in detail. The recently released quarterly employment survey by Labour Bureau has revealed concerning trends in employment in the non-farm sector. For the non-farm sector, the Bureau surveyed workers engaged in manufacturing, construction, trade, transport, education, health, accommodation and restaurants, information technology and business process outsourcing. According to the report, the share of contractual workers in these sectors more than doubled to nearly 18% in the first half of financial year 2023 from nearly 8.5% in financial year 2022. The manufacturing sector recorded the highest rise in the share of contract workers in employment from 10.4% in first round quarter of financial year 2022 to 26.88% in financial year 2023. Last year, the annual survey of industries had revealed that almost 98% of establishments in the manufacturing sector employ contract workers in some form or the other. At least 14 workers are reported to be killed while several others are still missing following the collapse of a stone quarry in Mizoram's Aizawl district amidst heavy rain. The incident took place around 6 am in an area between Milthum and Hilmen on the southern outskirts of Aizawl town after Cyclone Remal wreaked havoc across the state. Bodies of the deceased have been recovered, however, search and rescue operations are badly affected as Aizawl has been cut off from the rest of the country due to a landslide on National Highway 6 at Hunthar. The Ministry of Labour and Employment has constituted a panel under the Central Advisory Contract Labour Board to study the employment of contract workers at the Chennai International Airport in Tamil Nadu's capital city. The 4-member panel has one representative from the Centre of Indian Trade Unions, one from Steel Authority of India Limited, one from Railway Board, while the Deputy Chief Labour Commissioner Central, Chennai, is the convener member of the panel. The panel has been given the charge to make suitable recommendations whether or not employment of contract workers in packaging, loading and works incidental thereto in Chennai Airport be prohibited, keeping in view the provision of Section 10 of the Contract Labour Regulation and Abolition Act 1970 as per the orders of the Madras High Court. Moving on to international news, the first update is from Greece, where the Journalists Union of Athens Daily Newspapers (JUADN) and the Union of Magazine and Electronic Press Journalists (ESPIT) have signed a long-term settlement with the government for journalists employed by the state and public media. The agreement includes new gender equality provisions and enhanced protection for women journalists against harassment, along with measures for the personal protection of journalists in war zones and areas affected by natural disasters and epidemics. The agreement will be valid for 2 years from January 2024 to December 2025. The last update is from neighbouring country Pakistan, where electricity workers under the banner of All Pakistan Wapda Hydroelectric Workers Union (CBA) held a demonstration to demand immediate implementation of 50% increase in wages and pensions for electricity workers to combat the rising cost of living. The workers also demanded that the Prime Minister and the Federal Minister for Energy address the alarming rate of fatal and non-fatal accidents among electricity workers, along with reinstatement of performance allowances for employees and permanent jobs for contract, daily wage and contingent workers. That is all in this bulletin. We'll be back next week with the latest updates from the world of work.